Hey YouTube, Knickknack here bringing you my Vauban Forma build. To start things off, you're going to want to use a reactor for double the mod capacity. Before I go any further, I would just like to make it clear that Vauban is an incredible defense mission warframe, so I've built him to be what I believe is optimal for this particular mission type. Throughout this build you will be using 4 Forma to add and change polarities. You will be adding 2 D polarities and a dash polarity. You will also be changing one of your double dash polarities into a third D polarity. To start the modding process off, you're going to want Tesla, Bastille, and Vortex. All 3 of these skills have amazing capability in defense missions. I'm sure some of you love the ability Bounce, however Bounce has more of a place in trolling than it does practicality in defense missions. I love Bounce, but I don't think it has a place in these really high defense missions. Moving onward, we have Stretch for the increased range on Tesla and Bastille. Next is Fast Deflection for the super fast shield recharge. This could potentially be substituted for something else with a D polarity, but I have an aggressive playstyle, so this mod suits me very well. The nice thing about this build is that there's some wiggle room. Not every mod I use has to be the mod you use, or else you run out of capacity. These are simply my recommendations based on the stats I've read and testing I've done in high-level defense missions. Now we upgrade Vauban's tiny shield capacity. This build gives you the option to upgrade redirection as high as you want. I'm currently working on maxing mine out. Vauban is tied with Loki for having the lowest shield capacity out of all the warframes, so any extra survivability helps. The last of the D polarity slots should go to either Diamond Skin, Antitoxin, or Vitality. Currently I'm having a very difficult time getting Antitoxin to drop. If you're not sure which to use, just use Diamond Skin against Corpus, Antitoxin against Infested, and Vitality against Grineer. Okay, now that we have the D polarity slots out of the way, it's time to give Vauban the energy he so desperately needs. You're going to be casting skills 24/7, so having a maxed out streamlined flow is a must. Throw each of these in a dash polarity slot. I'll give you some perspective on how insane Vauban is when it comes to casting skills. With a maxed out flow mod, Vauban has 450 energy pool. With streamline maxed out, all of his skills costs are reduced by 30%. That means that with a full energy pool, Vauban is able to throw 25 Tesla coils, which I don't recommend because you could potentially crash a teammate's game. I may or may not have tested this. Or you could throw 8 Bastilles for absolute crowd control. You could also throw 6 Vortex and watch everything on the map, including teammates, be dragged into it. And hey, if you're feeling like a troll, you can also throw 12 bounce pads. In my opinion, Vauban is the ultimate casting warframe so far. Lastly is the V polarity. Now you have 2 choices for this slot. Continuity or Focus. Continuity will increase the duration of Bastille and Vortex by roughly 4 seconds, where Focus will give your Tesla coils a nice DPS increase. I recommend that if you're playing high level defense, you should use Continuity, and if you're doing anything other than that, use Focus. Alright guys, that concludes my Vauban Forma build. Thank you for watching. If you enjoyed this video, please comment, like, and subscribe. There's plenty more to come.